Hey everyone, hope you are well. Top 5 tips to cracking awesome interviews. Point number 1, tell me something about yourself. In most of the interviews, this is the first question that gets asked. Although this question in itself can be an entire video, but I would briefly underline a few points which you must enunciate when asked this question. The answer to this question must be able to conclude your entire professional and personal journey. You must cover this in a storyline fashion and in a chronological fashion, either from past to present or present to past. Approaching chronologically help gives a structure to your journey, and it is easier to remember for the interviewer as well. You need not go very deep while describing each professional tenure here. The objective should be to broadly define each role, how were you tracked in that role, that is your KPIs, and what were your achievements in terms of awards and honors. Point number 2, deeply understand the job description. I believe you shouldn't give interviews at all, rather, you should have a discussion. Thus, it is important that you approach the interview with proactiveness and understand post studying the job description what will be your core roles and responsibilities. How will you be tracked against these roles and responsibilities? What are the management objectives for you in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 12 months? Point number 3, why is the position even needed? This question might sound confusing to you, as you might think that this is like putting an axe to your foot, but giving the prevalent layoffs, and for your own sake it is important to understand on why is the position you are interviewing for is even needed. Is this going to be an operational role, or this role is going to be project based? What happens post the project is complete? Does the organization have any plan for you in case the project shuts down? It is better to move away from uncertainty now than to be sorry later. Point number 4, business model. You must do some research on the sustainability of your prospective employer. How is this company better than the competitors? What are the key USPs of this company versus the competition? Ask the evaluation committee and management on this. Ask the management, where do you see the company in the next 5 years? What are their plans to take the company to that desired future state, post 5 years? The objective is not confrontation here, but a sincere attempt to evaluate your next role. The objective is a sincere attempt to protect your self interest, your career, and your family. Point number 5, don't show desperation. Gone are the days where good people would always be treated good, where transparency will invite transparency, where truth will invite truth. This seems to be an entirely different era where you must demand all these things, where you must demand respect, where you must demand transparency, and where you must demand truth. Many of us will look out in desperation and accept any offer, any company, to again go through the same vortex a few months down the line. You must understand the value you bring onto the table. You must understand the culture where you will thrive, and you must stand your ground. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.